Welcome back to the Apartment Geek and happy 2024. Happy New Year. I feel like 2023, we were in the ring with this big opponent and we got kind of beat up. And it was a positive year in many regards, but as far as like getting our arms around properties and investments and kind of a business model that we feel comfortable with, there was a lot of uncertainty and a lot of movement in the market. And as I've said for 20 years in San Diego, we don't see much deterioration of values, even when interest rates go up the amount of percentage points that they did. Things have kind of softened a little bit. There's a little bit better deals now than there were 2-3 years ago. Properties that appraised for some clients that appraised 2-3 years ago are selling for less now. But if you look at the percentage rates, it's really not that much. So 2024, I think is going to be a year of kind of getting our bearings and getting back on our feet and kind of coming back stronger and kind of pushing forward and growing our businesses. So I'm excited about it. And today I want to talk about utility billing as far as having the residents pay utilities, because again, I come up with topics on these videos based on my real life experiences and the people I talk to and meet and et cetera. So I met like a couple people within the last maybe 10 days who looked at me like I was an alien because I wasn't implementing rebate utility billing systems on some of my properties that I own personally. A lot of the properties that we underwrite from the consulting or the brokerage perspective don't have utility billing systems implemented also. But me being the apartment geek, I should be ahead of the game. So some of my properties don't. These people that are in the business are going, what the heck, you're not doing that. Everybody they talk to, especially in the nicer parts of San Diego, nicer areas, are paying for their own water, trash, sewer. We've talked about this on three or four occasions prior, or not 3 or 4, maybe 6 or 7 episodes ago, we talked about this a little bit. So I think, and I was reminded that I think it's kind of common, I think it's par for the course now to charge tenants for utilities, period. If you have a bill, take 20-25% off the top. Sometimes we've got laundry, landscaping, common area stuff. Take a part of that off that you pay for, and then bill the tenants. And I'm actually, I'm hiring a new company, and if people want to reach out to me, I can give you the company referral. There's nothing in it for me, but I'm hiring a company that I was referred over that I heard did a good job. They charge the tenant a small amount, I think. I think they maybe charge me a small amount. I'm not too worried about it, but they're going to do all the paperwork. And I want to do basically trash and water sewer is the one that I'm getting completely hosed on more than 3 or 4 of these properties that I own, that I've owned for a long time. I'm seeing the water bills and the trash bills go way up. So I think it's something that we're at a time in 2024 where residents frankly should be paying their portion of utilities. And if you do that, you're going to improve your NOI because you're going to add an income line item to your financials, your profit loss statement. That's going to help you when you have to refinance out of your 3% interest rate in 2 years or 3 years or whatever it may be. We've talked a lot about what happens when we have to refinance in 2-3 years. People that took out loans 2, 3, 4 years ago at these really low rates. This adding of the income from utilities from the tenants is going to help value. It's going to help the value. It's going to help the appraisal, the underwriting. It's going to help you get better loan dollars and cover your existing debt when a lot of us have to replace that debt component when these fixed loans come or go adjustable, or in some cases I've got a couple that are due in like 2 years. It's actually a 5-year call on the notes, which is really kind of interesting. So it's par for the course. I would implement it on any properties that you have, whether it's a single family house or a 150 unit apartment complex. I would get that going, hire a company. It's a lot of brain damage and paperwork if you do it yourself, or you have maybe in-house management do it. It's kind of a pain in the butt. And I think it's time when we start outsourcing this and we let some other professional companies do it. They get a little bit of a cut, but it's kind of modest. everything that I'm hearing about it. So rubs I think should be common, or I think should be a no-brainer now, and that's what I really wanted to kind of hone in on, that I'm really seeing this is the option moving forward, and it's going to have a lot of benefits to it as well. So thanks for tuning in. Until next time, bye.